Choose your fighter.
Lakey inspired.
Look at that!
On your desk. Is that a drop box for the Royal Post?
Yes, I am the local royal postmaster. One of my many responsibilities.
Would you mind if I looked inside?
Absolutely no problem. Enjoy your reading.
So long.
I'm sure go further. Healing mail. Actually, wait. I really do want to try and roll dice. Oh shit, I didn't mean. Hey Shadow, how are you? There we go. Fine. Oh, that's good. What about you? I'm good. I said this earlier. Like, mentally I'm fine. Physically, my, like, whole back is, like, burning. And it has hives. And I don't know what's causing it. And I don't know how to fix it. Got a battle with Geralt. Fucking one, look who's still here. Get to... Go. Hell, oh, Andy, do you know I actually have, like... I actually have 6 tails that you, like, clip onto your jeans. I have those from middle school. I didn't have the heart to get rid of them. But I actually do have tails. Neckerheart. So, just... There we go. Nice even number. Is this a... No, I can't actually talk. That was glorious. Dice. Yes, I want to roll dice. Barely won. My form was perfect, Andy. dice. What the fuck?
Hello, Ghetto.
I don't know how this game works. You know, staying up till midnight was like an exciting thing when I was younger. Now it's just like a really, really bad habit.
Regards.
Wait, was that Vess?
Let's go kill some monsters.
What?
The
Whoa.
Commandant wanted to see me.
Leave your weapon here.
Guard it with care. It's very valuable.
Wait, Wolf. I need to talk to the Commandant too.
You going inside or not?
Listen, friend. I'm an officer and you're a runt. And when I say jump, you will not only...
Come on, Roach.
With these cunts, Laredo couldn't protect the port from a drunk lumberjack, let alone Yorveth.
He succeeded so...
A ballista. The bastard's got a ballista. You know the power of this weapon. It's armed,
yeah, so
strengthened
kill
with
two people
bronze
with it.
plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away.
Yeah, an experienced crew can release 2 bolts each minute, but it can't hit the same spot twice because it recoils and shifts. I've heard that somewhere before.
Where did you learn about ballistae?
I knew someone who knew a bit about them.
Unimportant. We need to damage it if we don't want to be at Laredo's mercy. They're all drunk here now. I'll provoke the guard.
Relax, Roach. I don't want to fight this rabble again.
As long as that weapon's operational, no one will sail this section of the Pontar without Laredo's express permission.
I'll handle this. Go have a drink.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
That one
Add
struts
flour
about
into
as
the
if
mix
he
and
were
it
the
doesn't
king
get any
himself.
better.
That one struts
Luckily,
about
the
as if he were
Commandant's
the king
provided it
himself.
all.
True.
Who's the
Come
white-haired
here,
Billy?
lass.
Huh?
Your uncle
I think
does
it's like I have to
stories
talk
for
to
you.
him, but
So
then
long
I
as
have
you
to
can
hire
afford to tell it.
this
I'll
woman
not
to go
lend
and
an
flirt
ear
with
for
him.
less than 10 orans.
Don't you traipse around here.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Add flour into the
Did
mix
you
and
hear?
it doesn't get any better.
Two big shots
Greetings.
arrived.
I don't like
want
s-
traitors.
Come
What do you need, ugly?
Ugly.
Well, you ain't exactly handsome.
But
Oh, fuck off,
I
Margaret.
wouldn't worry. Women prefer ugly men to groomed dandies. And you're ugly something mighty. Care for a romp?
can't just now. But I'll find you later in town. What's your name?
Margarita.
I wanted to surprise my friend, the sad-looking guy by the ballista.
Some idiot wanted me to read him poems recently. Extravagance, as I say it. I didn't like it.
I was thinking of something a little more traditional.
What would you have me do?
Just go with your specialty.
All right, it'll be my standard rate.
Draw him away from the ballista while you're at it.
Slap me hard and call me stupid. Trying to put one by me? That'll cost you more.
How's that?
Surcharge on special requests. Those are the rules.
Let me think it over.
All right, I'm off to give the boy some diversion.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orans.
Isn't she the one who was giving the guard shit earlier?
Care for a little diversion, Grave One?
I'm on duty.
Oh, come on. Your comrades are well at it having their fun. Why should you be any worse?
You're right. Let's go.
Wow, that didn't take any time at all, did it? I feel like I'm playing Assassin's Creed.
Haven't had
Did
this
you
good
hear?
a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one. A little elf skipping down the path.
Ballista's decommissioned.
Perfect. Let's go see Laredo.
Laredo's busy with that witch Sheila. Come back later.
Geralt, let's wait downstairs in the yard.
Care for some real diversion?
I wonder if gonna like tattle on.
Yes?
Do we wait until the Honorable Lady is done with the Venerable Hick?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsam's town watchmen are here. We should look around. Did you see that arbalist behind the house? I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about. Why don't you find out what they're guarding so closely?
I mean, they're probably guarding what little they have. I'm gonna be honest.
Report to me immediately.
I don't like strangers. What do you want? Shut it, soldier.
But if only I was Ezio. Oh, dude, I'm totally. Actually, no, he has much more control than Ezio does. He actually listens to my command. Oh, sneaky sneak. Oh, Geralt. What are you doing? I don't know if this is too close. I'm actually getting kind of nervous. Why does he keep doing that?
You forget who you're dealing with, Commandant.
You must think me an idiot.
I cannot help myself. You take guardsmen off the streets to guard carpets, fabrics, and spices pilfered from merchants. Do you have any grasp of the responsibility that rests with you?
Don't teach an old man to piss, sorceress. I've ruled Flotsam for years.
Flotsam is ruled by a fear of Yorveth. That fear rules even you.
I've made my demands perfectly clear.
Like a crying babe deprived of its rattle. In time, Commandant, they'll hang you by the neck from a roadside tree like a regular bandit. And rightly so, for you're no better.
Your time
Dude.
will come too, sorceress. They'll pile kindling at your feet.
Enough. Fear has confused you. Think over what I said and give your answer before it's too late.
I don't think they realize that she could just light them up at any second.
In Flotsam, we cut the hands off thieves.
I was looking for the privy.
You're lucky the Commandant wants to see you. Come on!
Thieves! I didn't steal anything except from that chest.
Commandant, sir. We caught the witches sneaking around the garden.
Bring him in and leave.
Yes, sir.
We were just discussing a certain matter. You here on business too?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
In that case, I shall leave you to it.
Finally.
They didn't want to let me in while the sorceress was here.
Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. They think they can do anything, those sorceresses. I heard what happened in Temeria. You know your name's on a warrant. It's unfortunate, though nothing that should impede our dealings. See, I'm the law round here, and the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this cesspit.
I'm looking for the man responsible for Foltest's death.
Here?
I know the Scoia'tael had a hand in it too. It's their trail I followed to Flotsam.
Lucky you found Bernard Laredo, then. If you're telling the truth, Yorveth's got raw blood on his hands. I can help you find him.
What about Vernon Roach? Why didn't you let him in?
Roach? Know the aura that surrounds him? Men like him act first and think later.
Yeah, that's true.
And when they act, almost inevitably innocent blood flows. I heard you killed the Kairan. Flotsam is grateful. Let's say that squares the crimes of your friends. They're free to go. I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course. Terrorized by the elven bandits for years now.
A local conflict, none of my business.
You killed some elves on the riverbank outside Flotsam.
We were attacked.
You failed to understand.
It's you who doesn't understand, Laredo. To tell you the truth, I'm not human.
You an elf? A dwarf? No, talking bollocks. I piss on the fact that they call you freak for your white hair and glowing eyes. You're a human like any other. We're fighting a war. And you, my friend, cannot straddle the fence.
And Geralt never straddles a fence. It was just like, oh, I'm not in it. But Geralt is like knee deep in it.
What about the elves and dwarves in the trading post? The smiths, peddlers, and hunters? They eat with you, sleep among you. Whose side are they on?
Hell if I know. That's my point, Witcher. When you fight for survival, you need to be sure who your friends are. The non-humans in Flotsam, sure, they eat, fuck, shit among us. But when Yorveth sounds the battle horns, who knows what they'll do.
I'm surprised they haven't turned on you already.
How so?
The town guards treat non-humans like shit. Frankly, I don't know what keeps them here.
I'll tell you what, Geralt. The hunger they'd face in the forest. But I grant you, those acts of, insubordination need to be stopped. Soldiers are simple men. When you see your mate die, a Scoia'tael arrow in his throat, It's hard to look favourable at the elf who sells your wife coloured kerchiefs. You're a witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them from the danger that lurks amongst the trees.
I see where this is going.
Yorvith's no better than a monster that attacks those who go out to gather kindling. Matter of fact, he's worse. He's smarter.
Yeah, but
and cruel.
Yorvith is
How
big,
do we get
so
him?
we're gonna
I don't
go
want you to kill
and
him.
be on his side.
Even you don't have a hope against his entire force. I've an idea, but I'd rather not go into it now. The squirrels are up to something. Every night their scouts come closer. I suspect they plan to attack the barge moored in the port.
What's on the barge?
You mean who? Bandits, murderers, rapists. On their way to the dungeons at Drakenborg. As soon as...
Their infamous leader joins them. The cherry on the cake, and Bernard Laurito's crown trophy.
Couldn't have put it better myself. As long as Yorveth remains free, humans, elves, and dwarfs will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is planning.
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True, I have my prejudices, but I'm not blinded by them. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He contacted Yorveth.
I'm a witcher. I don't work for free.
Course you don't. Help us capture the Scoia'tael commander, and you'll be rewarded generously, straight from the trading post's treasury.
Oh, but I want to join with Yorvith.
I'll see what I can find out.
Now you stir up storms wherever you go. I actually believe you'll bring peace to Flotsam. Don't disappoint this town, Geralt. Farewell.
I only said it's a deal, because I don't know if it's like that Dragon Quest thing where even if I say no, he'll just be like, oh, you're gonna do it.
Entry only on the Commandant's Express orders. Off you go. No passage.
How the fuck am I supposed to leave? Oh.
Nothing better than a fireside feast. Sniffing
Except
around
a
like
fireside
dogs in
feast
a
with
rubbish
precious
dump.
amounts of liquor.
Turned me away at the door, the bastard.
We'll meet later. Don't forget your weapons on the way out.
Well, well. How's the Commandant as a host?
It's people like him who might help us.
Or put us in shackles and throw us into the river.
He told me they're keeping Scoia'tael prisoners on a barge in the port.
Did he mention if Kieran ep Esnalen, Yorveth's right-hand elf, is among them?
No.
He may know something about the Kingslayer.
Let's pay him a visit.
Oh, we're following Triss.
I tell him, I'm taking your pouch. Or your pouch and your life.
What did he say?
He said there's a third option. Then his hand inched towards his knife.
Just like I... No. Oh, wait, no. She's so far away! Prince! Prince!
What do you want?
To speak with the wounded prisoner.
Wait, did I ever
No
get my
one's
swords
allowed.
back? I did
I'm
not.
here on Commandant Laurito's orders.
I heard he cut a deal with you, but
So get out of my way.
he won't tell you much. He's dying.
fucking... Hey, got buns. I can't believe they didn't give my swords back. Have the ass in your eyes and follow that. I finished the first Witcher, now I'm getting my ass kicked in the second. Oh my god, I really... How far are you in the second game? I had to restart my entire process because when I played it on Steam, I got literally like 15,000 frame drops. And with this, for some reason, whenever I play, like, Witcher 2, the frame go like, they go everywhere, and the stream lags. So, I had to restart this. And hopefully, I can continue playing it. I don't know what's wrong with it. Battle in the beginning, and then I was in the sewers and my game crashed. Right, okay, so... maybe it's just the game. I don't know.
They beat him bad. He's got at least a dozen fractures. I'll need your help.
What do I do?
The spell I'm going to use is painful. It could kill him if he thrashes around.
I'll use the Axii sign to calm him.
Perfect.
Don't calm him with a sword.
It's no use.
You wish, Whoreson. I'm no traitor.
He's raving.
Vatt'ghern? Where am I?
In Flotsam, on the prison barge.
The convict's barge? I'm done for.
How did Loredo's goons catch Yorvith's right-hand elf?
I was betrayed. How else?
You'd be dying in pain if it wasn't for us.
If it wasn't for the Dwan, I wouldn't be here.
There's a Witcher in Yorvith's unit.
Like every Dwan, he turned out to be a bastard.
What happened?
He betrayed us. He said he had an
You know,
offer
also,
so
got buns. I attempted to play The Witcher 1, and I couldn't get past the first area because my game kept, not saving any of my progress, which sucks. Because I really, really want to play The Witcher 1.
There was a fight.
But I think I got
like it. No human can move that
6 hours in before I had to stop.
It was a massacre. I was the first to be hit. Thus I survived. I would have bled to death had Loredo's men not found me. Letho will kill Yorvith, and all will be lost. So many dead, so much suffering. All for naught.
First one did not age well. I mean, I think the story is intriguing. I don't mind the fighting mechanics. It's just, I don't know if it was the computer I have, or I think it's actually just a bug in The Witcher 1. But my god, I got so frustrated because it's like, I'm not going to play a game where I'm going to farm for materials for like an hour and a half just to have those materials just disappear.
Why does the Dwan want Yorvith dead?
He used her the start. Our hatred. But he no longer needs Yorvith. Sees him as a thorn in his side. Though I don't know what Letho wants.
Letho. He's the Kingslayer?
Yes.
What does Yorvith want? Why Flotsam?
Go plow yourself.
You have to tell me. I'm on your side.
Dwan magic tricks will never make me turn traitor.
In that case, I'll ask Yorvith himself.
I'd like to see that.
We got what we came for.
What now?
Yorvith.
What if Yorvith already knows?
I've got an old saying all ready for him. My enemy's enemy is my friend.
Warn him, Gwynblade. Yorvith fights, for that is what he does best. He's Enshe, a real one, a free one. Among the last. Fighting makes sense. Now more than ever before. There is still hope.
Still trying to get a grasp of the Witcher 2 combat. You know, it's very odd.
For a better tomorrow.
I kept crashing.
I'll see it. They'll torment me to death on this
Still trying to get a grasp of the
I'll go gladly where
combat.
the apple trees bloom.
Yeah.
But you must warn Yorvith.
Witcher 2 combat's interesting. I think the inventory is, I'm glad they fixed the inventory in Witcher 3.
Yennefer told me that Ciri has departed for good. She inhabits another world and is happy there. Before she left this one, she gave us the Isle of Avallac'h, our island. We stopped counting time. People believe that the wraiths of the Wild Hunt are immortal. They race across the heavens, gripping in their bony hands swords, their lightning bolts. They take away mortals, ever expanding their cavalcade of spectral riders. They burned the orchard and the house. In their armored boots, they trampled our island. And they made off with Yennefer. I had to get her back. Return to reality. Return to the Witcher's path.
Oh! I don't know if they're going to include that in the Netflix show.
Geralt,
hopefully they do.
Are you alright?
I've been to the Isle of Avallac'h, among the apple trees and the mists. After the massacre in Rivia, Ciri took me there, and Yennefer. The Wraith Riders kidnapped Yen, and I pursued them.
But...
Triss, this is important. I feel like everything's coming together. When the Witchers found me barely alive a half year ago near Kaer Morhen, I was fleeing the Wraiths of the Hunt. They continued to pursue me, in the outskirts, then in Vizima when I killed the Grand Master. Now I know it was no coincidence.
Kieran mentioned roses of remembrance growing somewhere near here.
Chris is just like, God damn it, you mentioned Yennefer, now I have to fucking tell you.
Right now I should be searching the forest for Yorvith, not looking for flowers.
I could restore your memory.
You sure?
Everything seems to indicate that. Whatever's blocking your memory is clearly weakening. I think I could break that barrier with just one petal from a rose of remembrance. Those flowers are truly powerful.
In that case, Yorvith can wait.
Want me to go with you?
I'd love your company.
All right then.
Aw,
Let's
yeah,
go.
is this the Elven
Cedric
bathhouse?
mentioned there are some old elven buildings near the cascade in the forest. We should start there.
Lead the way.
Come on, Triss. Don't have all night. Okay, here we go. I get the camera just there. We go. Shit, Triss, you moved.
He's got it coming.
Hey, no, fuck you. I'm going through this door first. Oh my god. Got buns. Okay, so when I played this on the computer initially, I'm playing on the Xbox now, but when I initially tried to play this on the computer, it was only partially compatible with the controller. So sometimes you would have to use the mouse and keyboard, and then sometimes you have to use the controller. And it was very, very... It was very, much a struggle. Huh. No, god damn. Look, Triss is so rude. She slammed the door right on my nose. Yeah, but Triss is waifu, so she is allowed to. No! She's not a waifu. Shani is a waifu.
I'm glad you're here.
She's much better at spotting.
Damn monsters.
Oh shit. No, Triss, you got this. I believe in you. Ah. Ah. I hate drowners. Ah! Also, I don't know why Triss carries a staff in this game, but not in the other games. Oh, you're already 10 times better than me. Are you playing on Xbox too?
I think we've arrived. The cascade, the menhir. We need to take the path leading upwards.
Gardens in the middle of forests. Those elves really like to complicate
What
things.
difficulty
Stop
are you on?
whining. It's not far now.
Using controller? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe this game is just very odd by itself, but I just refuse to believe it.
Legends are almost always beautiful.
Oh, I'm on normal mode too.
The reality often leaves a lot to be desired.
Well, Cedric also said the site itself was something wonderful. The rose must be here somewhere.
I'll look around.
Alden and Cynaril. Cedric said Cynaril eclipsed even Francesca Findabair with her beauty, and Francesca's reputed to be the world's most beautiful woman.
Cedric drinks too much.
He really has visions, you know. He really has the gift. He could learn to control it if he drank less.
Cedric drinks to get rid of the visions, and that's something I understand perfectly well.
Elven Ruins! Recommended easy. I was offended. You're just like, bitch! You think I need easy mode?
Look up. It's beautiful. I just don't understand it. How did the elves become so cruel? The one with the scar had so much hatred in him.
Places like this make you realize just how much they've lost. There used to be entire elven cities, and the forests were theirs to enjoy, not to hide in. Humans destroyed that, put them in reservations. Yorvith and his kind are taking revenge, though not all elves are like that.
Kieran said there's a lot more at stake.
He has his ideal, a certain vision of the world. But do you think there's room for humans in it?
I'll get good soon.
We're practically one and the same.
I mean, I spent a year, almost 2 years playing games, and I'm still not good. I don't know when I'll ever get good.
I don't know why I find that awfully sad.
Just like this garden. Beautiful and
Flammeral's Rose of Remembrance. Legend has it they wilt unless nourished with blood, and also if they're sold. But give it to someone you love, and it'll live forever.
I'll give it to Shawnee. Oh wait, no, we have to seduce her.
This one's for you.
Oh, Geralt.
I want you to keep it. If there's any truth to the legend, it shouldn't wilt, even if you pluck a petal or two.
Thank you.
He
This
still
is the
has it in
statue,
Witcher
Curly.
3.
Don't mind us. Imagine the corn we'll get. I won't leave the brothel for a month.
6 weeks even.
Where does that woman get the gold for all this? I mean, her and the old man, they're buying a new house. And now these statues for the garden. Must be defraughting the treasury. What's a
You know if Will
chancellor
finished
do
Divinity?
anyway?
He did not finish Divinity. Not yet.
Blowing hard to move.
We'd never shift it in one piece. I know.
Divinity is just a
We'll
really
break off the
long
legs,
game to
The
finish.
heads, remove it in bits.
Oh, it is an amazing
Break off
game.
your own head, clown.
Shut your trap, cunt.
Anne!
Come on, Geralt. Little. And a little. Okay, the thing keeping me going is I'm gonna get booty in about 5 minutes. Oh, come on. He has a shovel? Shovel's like the most OP weapon. Besides a frying pan.
Watch out!
Aw, yeah! I think because this is the main story, it is allowed on Twitch. I thought Triss straight up died. She got Yeetus Deletus. No. I don't think Triss can ever die in these games.
Incredible what the N-Shape built before human ships ever appeared in the Pontar Delta. Elves possess a sensitivity humans can't ever hope to acquire.
They capture sensitivity. They use natural hot springs.
We're trapped. Looks like we're stuck. Well, there must be another way out of here. Why are you looking at me that way? Do I have something on my face?
In.
What's going on in that head of yours, Witcher?
Oh, you know. Stuff. You could use a bath.
So could you.
Oh, Triss, you harlot. You know, did I belly flop? So when I was editing Witcher 3, editing the nudity out of scenes was really like... Editing the nudity out was really tedious and time consuming. I think when I edit this, I'm just gonna cut this like whole scene out. I'm not willing to put this whole... I'm not gonna go through all the work. Gonna have water in his boots now. You bring up a good point. And that just brings me to, like, wet socks and how much I hate having wet socks. Like, wet feet, sure, whatever. But having wet socks in shoes? No.
A witcher's blade. Letho comes here to think.
Well, he's not here now, so we've no reason to stay.
The Dwan stole the story of Eldon and Cymoril, as they now steal our roses of remembrance. A more silly and shallow tale I've never heard. An enchanted wood, a beautiful elven couple living within. A handsome human prince arrives, riding a milk-white stallion. Bloody Dwan. We Enshe remember how it was. Limitless devotion, passion, commitment, and sacrifice. Legend has it the lovers' sighs are enchanted in these very stones, though only those in love can hear them.
Does a dwarf hear anything?
Bushes, jabbering stones, elven hogwash.
Yes, he does.
Well, I'm buggered.
We should take walks more often. For a while there, I forgot all about Flotsam, the Scoia'tael, the Kingslayer, the whole world, really.
Nice to know I still have that power.
I need time to devise the spell. It could take as much as a few days. What do you plan to do while you wait?
I'm going to meet Yorvith.
Well, don't get yourself killed. That'd be pretty stupid now.
What are you getting at?
You're about to recover your memory, which will give you a whole new perspective on things. We'll learn what happened to Yennefer.
Uh-huh. And you expect me to drop everything and tell Roach, hey, it's been great, but I've got places to go and people to find?
You know, you could. I mean, you don't really owe him anything. I'm just afraid you'll get caught up in something and you won't be able to back out. Yorvith's a sly old elf. He's been fighting humans for a full century at least. This Letho is no common bandit either, and I shudder to think who put him on the warpath. It's a mire, Geralt. Deep and hungry, and it could swallow you whole before you know it.
It possibly already has.
I want you to know that I'm prepared to travel to the end of the world with you to save Yennefer. I owe you that.
Oh, sure.
I owe
oh,
her
sure.
that.
Now she's gonna
I'm
go
prepared to drop
through all that
everything,
trouble
the trappings of court
to bring him
life,
to Yen.
politics, the regicides. I could even live at Kaer Morhen. It's up to you.
Triss.
Let me finish. I can only say this once. If you want to go alone, I'll understand. And I won't try to persuade you otherwise.
No, I don't think it actually really matters what I say to her.
If all goes well, I'll catch the Kingslayer before you finish preparing the spells.
And if it doesn't go well?
Triss, do you really expect me to spend 2 days at the tavern drinking with the locals while Letho's out there taking control of a Scoia'tael unit?
No, but what will you do? What if Yorvith scoffs at your news? What if he says Letho's escaped and no one knows where to find him? Will we go? Will we leave the regicide to Roach and continue with our own lives?
I think so, and I think you're right. I don't owe anyone anything.
I'm glad you've noticed that.
But that doesn't mean I'm willing to sit around doing nothing. You need time anyway, and in that time I'll catch the Kingslayer.
Geralt, please, be careful.
No!
I'll go see Zoltan, and together we'll go find Yorvith. With a little luck, I'll capture the Kingslayer, and then we can go back to living our own lives.
Good. Will you talk to Roach?
I'll think about it.
Oh, the Wild Hunt.
Geralt! Geralt!
There you are. Is everything all right? This is nice. What a beautiful place.
Very.
How'd you find us?
Finding those I seek is a speciality of mine. Now, let's get out of here. The Scoia'tael are out in droves.
Wait, Vernon. We need to talk.
About what?
A few days from now, I plan to leave, get back on the path, back to my Witcher's work. That'll mean the end of our mission.
Care to tell me what prompted this decision?
Triss. She knows how to restore my memory.
Why not drop everything and leave now?
Triss needs time to prepare the spells.
You're giving up. No other name for it, you're just giving up. What of the Kingslayer? Many still believe you're him.
I don't think I care anymore. Those whose opinions I value, well, they know the truth.
Uh-huh. You see someone kick a dog and you're incapable of letting it go. And you want to release that fiend who we've succeeded in cornering, who's thrashing to get out of the cage we've put up around him.
I want nothing of the sort. I'm not leaving for a few more days. In that time, I'll catch Letho for you. That's the Kingslayer's name, incidentally. I know how to get him.
How?
You're not going to like this, but it'll involve working with the Scoia'tael.
Is your mind completely plowed at this point? Did Triss put this nonsense in your head?
Listen to me. You'll get your Kingslayer soon. I'll give you him or his head. After which you'll clear me of all charges and let me go my way.
What else? Perhaps you'd like me to embrace Yorveth in gratitude as well.
Yorveth's not my problem. I'm no elf hunter. I've never been one, and I don't intend to become one.
Enough. You've made your decision, I can see that. So be it. But I think we all know who's being the prick here.
But yeah, I just love how Triss is just like, humans can't understand this. And it's, okay, it's roses and a natural hot spring. I think I can comprehend.
How's it living with Roach's soldiers?
Splendid. I know every shit joke that anyone's ever thought up. Plus, I've learned how to burp out the official title of the Emperor of Nilfgaard without reaching for beer. Shorty's told me about his 16 children, all named after Temerian troop divisions, and I know his nickname has nothing to do with his manhood. Nice to know that you care, though.
Glad to see you in a good mood.
I think I actually like them. They're good people. One of them even proposed to me.
Who's the brave man?
Sorry, that's a secret.
And here I thought Roach's boys had an ounce of respect for me.
Oh, come on. You can't go in the deepest part. I do kind of wish that you can fast travel back to towns, though. That music change. Oh!
I'm too old for this.
I hate their backs. Bridge still isn't built.
that doesn't make it. Everything in order?
How did Triss make it here already?
I'll arm wrestle you anytime. Now, even. Hands like a vice.
It wasn't easy.
If you ever run into my old mates Yarpen or Sheldon,
Yarpen!
promise me you'll take them on. They'll be surprised.
Zoltan, I need to ask you a favor.
Shoot.
I heard you know the local Scoia'tael.
You heard? Meaning some goat's arse and a helmet hollowed it out in the market square.
I need some way to get to this Yorvith.
You know, I don't want you thinking I'm all chummy with the Scoia'tael. And Yorvith detests me. Why would you want to see him anyway?
Oh, just cuz.
Yorvith? And here I always thought him a common thug. All right. No reason to sit on our arses. Come on. You can tell me everything on the way.
Lead on, Zoltan.
Tell me, who said I have contacts with the Scoia'tael?
Loredo.
What a prick.
That's why he wanted to hang you? For making deals with the squirrels?
What? I met a few, yes, but made no fucking deals.
What about their leader?
They say Yorvith's mad, but the Scoia'tael are...
Why does he keep... He keeps, like... glitching.
Hope you'll tell me.
Not glitching, bugging.
Tell you what, of two evils, Loredo's the bigger prick.
Because he almost hanged you?
Because he stirs up the locals against non-humans.
Everything in order?
And there's word he's colluding with Kedwin.
What's his angle?
Greed! King Hensel would gladly annex more land and grant Loredo privileges. Come on, we've got a long way to go.
You know, I'm really glad that Witcher 3 really focuses on, like, Geralt and Ciri's relationship instead of the politics of the world. On Zoltan.
We need to go deeper into the forest. I hope they didn't change the password.
You know their password? What are you playing at, Zoltan?
All right. The Scoia'tael asked me to command a unit.
No wonder Loredo wanted you hanged.
They may have asked, but I didn't accept. This is it. I was due to meet them here.
I know. They're aiming arrows at us.
What? Geralt, I know full well you're always vigilant, but quit poking fun at me.
Give them the password.
What them?
Hurry up, they're edgy.
Kierkegaard!
Stop bawling. What do you want?
Oh, I like her outfit.
Heidegger. I asked you a question.
Take us to Yorvith.
Why?
If we wanted to speak with you, we wouldn't ask for your leader.
Yorvith won't talk with you.
You don't know that.
Leave while you're still able.
The two of you won't scare us off.
There are 4 more in that tree.
How do you know?
I can hear them breathing. One's sick or on Fistek.
How?
He's wheezing.
What? You elfin cock's gone soft?
We just want to talk to Yorvith.
Wait at the clearing. The dwarf knows where. We'll let Yorvith know.
I really like that
Make
girl's
sure you do.
outfit.
Come on, Geralt. I know what those elven pricks have planned. Been there once.
What are you talking about?
That clearing is a monster's lair. Huge horse son with a shell on its back.
An Ericus in these parts? I thought that was impossible.
I don't know the shit's name, but it's terrifying. They sent us into a trap.
Tough. Let's go.